tough day at school. Really? Today, in math, we talked about fractions. Yeah, that was the hard part. What was hard for you? I don't mean to show off, but I could teach you more about fractions. Why not right here, right now? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever understand fractions. I don't understand how to multiply fractions. I can easily explain it to you. Fine. Go for it. Okay. Think of a garden. The garden is split into thirds. You want 1/2 of one of the thirds to have carrots. Your problem would be 1/3 times 1/2. A very important rule of multiplication is simplify before you multiply. But you can't simplify 1/3 or 1/2. 1/3 times 1/2 equals 1/6. All you have to do is multiply straight across. So 1/6 of your garden would be carrots. Cool. But wait, I just noticed that when you multiply fractions they get smaller. Why is that? That's a good question. It's because fractions are less than 1. Because when the denominator gets bigger, the fraction gets smaller. Do you understand that? Oh, yeah. Good. You're getting really good at this. But I still don't understand how to divide fractions. Or subtract. Or add. I can explain all of that to you. Good. Give it your best shot. Okay, for dividing, say I have 3/4 of a Hershey bar left. And I want to give 1/4 of it to as many people as I can. What I would do is 3/4 divided by 1/4. A very important rule of division is keep, switch, flip. Keep 3/4, switch multiplication to division, and flip 1/4 to 4/1. So now it's 3/4 times 4/1 equals 12/4, or 3. I can't share with 3 people. That makes sense. But I just noticed, when you divide fractions they get larger. Remember, you switched 1/2 into 2/1, so the numerator is larger, and it doesn't make the denominator as big, making the fraction larger. Oh, yeah, it's like the opposite of multiplying. Now let me explain subtracting. Let's take 3/5 minus 1/2. For subtracting, you have to find common denominators. 2 and 5 both go into 10. 10 will be our common denominator. Whatever you do to the denominator, you have to do to the numerator. So in 1/2, 2 times 5 equals 10, 1 times 5 equals 5, 5/10. So then you have 5/10 and 6/10. 6/10 minus 5/10 is obviously 1/10. I understand. Now to adding. 1/2 plus 3/5. Again, you need to find common denominators. 10 was our common denominator. 5/10 plus 6/10. Add the numerators, but keep the denominator the same. That equals 11/10. Good job. But you may notice the numerator is more than the denominator. That means the fraction is greater than 1. 11 minus 10 equals 1. The fraction, or mixed number, is 1 and 1/10. This is getting really easy now. Good. Now I will teach you how to multiply mixed numbers, like 3 and 1/2 times 2 and 1/4. What you have to do is make the mixed numbers into improper fractions. This is how you do it. Take the denominator and multiply it by the number, and add the total to the numerator. The total is your new numerator. With 3 and 1/2, you take 2 times 3, plus 1. 7/2. With 2 and 1/4, 4 times 2 plus 1, 9/4. At this point you would want to simplify, but the fractions are already simplified. The problem is now 7/2 times 9/4. 7 times 9 equals 63. 63 is the numerator. 2 times 4 equals 8. 8 is the denominator. 63/8. Now we have to simplify. 8 times 7 equals 56. That's the closest we were going to get to 63. 63 minus 56 equals 7. Now it is 7 and 7/8. How about dividing mixed numbers? First make 3 and 1/2 an improper fraction. 7 halves. Now 2 and 1/4, 9/4. Keep switch flip. 7 halves times 4/9 equals 28/18. Simplified, 1 and 5/6. Thanks for teaching me all this. No problem.